Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing Conquered the World instead of Europe, and it will not be an A to Z challenge, but instead I just kind of wanted to go for just taking over everything I possibly could, and that's why I decided to choose France as this server. So as I'm loading in, I'm trying to think to myself to pick Germany or France, but I decided to go with France since they're just in a better spot in my opinion. And yeah, I instantly look into formables, and my goal was to try to get the Napoleonic France, but I really couldn't do that, so I just kind of wanted to go for France's colonial stuff they got. But I did get a bit of it, if you wait and see. So yeah, there's nothing really going on, but the game must have added this, but now there are seas, the name of the seas, so that is cool. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. But, yeah, so I kind of wanted to go for just an invasion of Belgium and the Netherlands because they have, like, one of the most population in, like, the entirety of Europe when it comes to, like, tiles. So, yeah. Having a city that can have 4 million people max is just crazy to have. So yeah, I would be using these cities to my greatest advantage. And if you see me looking at the leaderboard and running into the Atlantic Ocean, that's because I'm trying to get the U.S. as my ally. And no one's picked them yet, which is honestly surprising because usually they pick the US or Russia first. But yeah, this is how it goes. It's slow at the beginning. Yeah, but once I kill off the Netherlands, finally a US player joins. So I go over here, and here's where the another gimmick comes in. Yeah, alliances. When the heck did they add this? Yeah, I kind of took a break from playing this game for like I think 2 weeks. So yeah, I was very surprised when I saw all this. I was like, wow. So I was going to create my own alliance, but then I realized that the U.S. is probably in NATO, so I wanted to join NATO. And I was instantly accepted. Sadly, I was no longer an ally with Germany, and that kind of scared me because Germany had, let's just say, a bit of troops on our border, but he moved them. I told him to join NATO, which was honestly, I wish I didn't say that because I kind of wanted to form the Napoleonic France, and I needed the entirety of Germany. If you look, Russia also was joining, so I definitely wasn't going to get into NATO. And yeah. So he joined, and now I'm just going to annex Belgium and Netherlands. I'm also sending troops to that island because I want to take Italy because, like I said, I'm still trying to form the Napoleonic France. I also look who I'm allied with. Look at the territories one more time. And if you look, yeah, I have to take a bit of Russia, which I don't think I was ever going to get. Which is sad, but I'm not, yeah, it was cool. I also try to get that, but I don't think I'm getting that whatsoever. And, yeah, so, all in all, I may not be able to form anything, but it's definitely a good country just for like getting bigger, period. But, yeah, Germany's like one of the easiest countries to get formable forms, because I'm not even joking, I'm pretty sure they only have to take a bit of land out of like 5 countries, and it's not even like they have to annex all of it. Well, besides like Belgium, the Netherlands, and I think Austria. I think the rest is just like a few territories. If you saw that pop up, that's going to be sadly that's going to be why this video isn't as long, because my game kind of crashed since I'm not playing on PC or console. Yeah, I know. It's sad, but even though my game may have crashed, and even though I was kind of cooking, I still got a whole bunch of land, and I still feel very accomplished. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm trying to maybe see if I can fix that, and I think what's going to have to come down on is I'm probably only going to do world maps in like special occasions like this one. I'm also have a North Korea video, but I don't know if I want to publish it because it's kind of short, because once again, my game crashed, and yeah, I didn't really get what I wanted to get, but it's cool. But if y'all want to see that, let me know, and I will try to publish that, edit it and stuff. Italy tries to white piece me here because they just picked it, and this dude was quite literally begging. This dude said no, why? And I was like, yeah, sorry man, but you picked Italy too late. He was like, no. But yeah, he picked Italy too late, and that's how this game works. If you pick the country too late and I'm attacking you, unless you're like stronger than me, I'm not gonna piece you. And then he just crashed out on me, which was absolutely hilarious. Bro got rage baited without even getting rage baited. But anyway, Spain joined NATO, which I was very mad about, because not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to take all of Spain, but you know, we can't always get what we want, so I'm not getting Spain. But yeah, I don't know if you saw in the chat, but I saw it, I don't know. But Spain was talking about how we need to kill the UK, and let's just say the UK is in the same alliance. So I don't really know why he said that. He literally said Spain. He said the UK. Yeah, right here. If he says that the UK will like take over the world. Because look, he says, if not, UK will take over world. I don't understand. I don't. And then he says, don't attack NATO, UK. Yeah, I don't know what this dude was on. He must have got decimated by a UK player, but yeah. And the USA, for some weird reason, asked me to join them in the Mexico War, which, I mean, I joined because I kind of wanted to, get some extra money when they get capitulated. And I don't know if you saw that, but I kind of interrupted a meeting with the other alliance, which they were basically saying how they're super strong because, they have India and China, and those 2 countries should never be in the same military alliance, like, ever. But, yeah, it's okay. And if you look, Brazil is actually another one of the super easy formables. And it's very easy to become the Brazilian Empire. Anyway, if you saw that, Israel joined NATO. So basically, this was like I call the Great Expansion in joining of NATO. And it was basically just like a whole bunch of countries just joining NATO. And if you look here, I'm trying to take over countries that have like French people. Like for example, so like for example, all these countries have a lot of French people, I can't even talk, or are related to like NATO stuff. So yeah, why not just take them out? If you look here, the UK is also taking a lot of Africa too. So yeah, I was just trying to beat them and at least get the capital here. And if you look here, I actually do get it, which was perfect because I'm really trying to get like a foothold and become a superpower. And I can't really become a superpower if I'm fighting over the UK for Africa. So, yeah, that's how it kind of went. And, yeah. Anyway, this is super duper slow. It's going to take up forever. So, for you, this is going to be very quick. But for me, I'm just going to have to sit here and stare at the screen. So this is where I start asking for French Guiana. That's what I was trying to get. But I was also just trying to get a little bit of territory here. That way I could potentially help the USA in case anything goes wrong and my continent gets obliterated. And the war was coming with, I don't even know how you pronounce it, but I'm just gonna say it, the Indian alliance and the United States alliance. A war was brewing, and right now it was looking pretty one-sided. So yeah, me and the UK were gonna have to lock in and take over all of Africa. And then this dude says try Africa, which I'm already invading Africa. So instead of, further escalating stuff, I just say, okay. And yeah. The good thing about taking over Russia is it's like taking over... Wait, what? Did I just say? Okay, the good thing about taking over Africa is it's like Siberia in Russia, because it's just like a whole bunch of giant tiles, and you don't really have to take a whole bunch of like tiny little cities, besides like when you're on the coast of any African country. And I don't know why I said Russia. Well, I know why I said Russia, but I don't know why I said it first. But, yeah. I started justifying on the lower part of Africa because I know there's really no country that will be able to stop me. I just checked if it was still recording because, yeah, I kind of want thing to still be recording. And here's where the first major bug in this game happens, and this is another reason why I'm probably not going to be playing this game. Well, I'm probably not going to be playing the world map as much. I might just go into a different war game to do world map stuff, or just do it in like a private server or something. But if you don't know, I guess once the game reaches a certain point, it just starts to break. And everything just kind of moves. it doesn't move smoothly anymore. It just kind of teleports, which is well, it would be good, as you can see right here, but their hitboxes are still moving smoothly. So even though it's standing still, it's in a different area. So if it goes into the wrong area, then you can't click it until it renders back. So it's kind of annoying that it can do that. And I just don't like that. So I don't know if they'll try to fix that or something, but until they do, I'm probably not going to be doing much world map stuff. I'll probably just maybe do it on the occasion, like, I don't know, like if I hit like 100 subscribers, and once we hit 50, I might do a live stream either the day after or whenever I check back on my subscriber count. So yeah, once I reach 50 subscribers, we'll be doing a live stream, that's kind of my goal. I wanted to get to 50 subscribers so I can do live streams, because I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather do a live stream without me talking than do a whole bunch of videos that I'm just talking, like narrating the story without narrating the story. So yeah, that's what I'd like to do. And y'all can join me. I don't know if I'm still gonna have a private server by the time this I get the subscribers, but if I still do, or if I just get more Robux and pay that off, yeah, y'all could definitely join my private server. So yeah, y'all can do that one day, I guess. And feel free to comment. I don't think anybody's commented so far, so hey, if you comment, you'll be the first commenter in all my videos, besides me, of course, because yeah, I commented in like 2 videos, because just in case anyone wanted to comment. So yeah, my goal here is to try to get, view-wise, I want to get like maybe 100 views. That's what my, well, again, I can't talk. That's what I want my average view count to be, like about 100. That would be perfect for me. Anyway, I'm also getting planes, and I'm also getting planes, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm researching them, and I also got them. And planes are just, trust me, if you're playing this game, anywhere you go, missile launchers, planes, infantry. If you see a tank player, that's either because you don't usually want to be using tanks. That's just like a common courtesy. As tanks, they're not only expensive, but to be honest, they suck up so much manpower when they can just die to so many things. They're just like infantry, but like if you lose them, it kind of sucks bad. So like unless you're like playing Russia or like India or like China, where you have just a whole bunch of manpower, a whole bunch of money, I don't think you should ever be using tanks, as there's always something that can counter them. Like, for example, battleships. Tanks can't do nothing to battleships, because unless, you're just not paying attention, there's not a single thing you can do to get that battleship. But anyway, I'm taking over the Ethiopian Empire, I think it said. I'm basically taking over Ethiopia. I'm also sending planes to attack Turkey, because, not gonna lie, I kind of want Egypt to stay alive, because Egypt is the only buffer between me and that. And then India tells me to stop. And not gonna lie, I'm not trying to have beef with the strongest country in the entire world. So yeah, I agree, and this is when I start to contemplate me ever joining this alliance. So, like any smart person would do, I leave this alliance, which I don't know if I did it right now, but I do leave this alliance. As after looking over this and seeing that we're not only losing total money-wise, but total manpower-wise, which is the most important. Yeah, I'm leaving this joint. And they instantly accept me, which I was honestly surprised about. And this is when I get flashbanged. I don't know when it happened, I don't know why it happened, but I start to turn around. And now I'm seeing why this happened. So I try to peace out with, so turns out me attacking Ethiopia made Germany attack me, and, I don't know why it did that. I guess it was because they're allied, but, yeah, this was definitely, just, like, I was honestly scared. I was like, why? And he kind of didn't say anything, but I honestly think, I know what happened now. When he wanted to annex our land. No, we're not doing that. So I was going to try one more time, and if this worked, he accepted it. And it was beautiful. At first I thought he still annexed my land, which I was super confused about. But this game, like I said, is buggy, and it eventually gave me my land back. But until then, it looked really crazy. So I'm just finishing off African countries because while they may be African countries, they still have a lot of population. Yeah, and I'm in like a lot of wars. I've tried to figure out where my planes are, and I realized they've been killing German people. So, I sent them back to Paris to refuel. Israel actually left the alliance and joined the stronger alliance, which I still won't try to pronounce because I'm not. And I was also thinking about killing the UK. But I don't think I ever decided to do it. Oh yeah, here's where the thing got fixed. As you can see. But so I'm making some troops here just in case Germany ever gets the idea of attacking me, where I can just use planes and stuff to fight back. Yeah, it's looking really great for me, but this is also sadly where my game crashes. So it's about to end, and I hope you enjoyed this video. It's basically if you liked this video, I hope you subscribe, and if you didn't, well, I don't know why you've watched this long, but anyway, I tried to accept peace with this. Doesn't work. I'm very confused. And this is where I look into chat because there's a whole bunch of people chatting. And India kind of has like a mental breakdown as they start crashing out because apparently us joining, like a whole bunch of NATO people joining this very not NATO alliance. Definitely. And I think the final straw was when the U.S. actually gets things together and joined the I'm just gonna call it the Asian alliance because they basically have all of Asia. There it is. And this is when India's like, come on, man. but I don't really care. As you can see, I am 4th when it comes to the strongest country in this alliance, which basically means I'm 4th in the world, which is perfect. Which, in my opinion, I feel like top 5 are superpowers. So yeah, I definitely accomplished my goal when it came to becoming a superpower. And I definitely have a foothold in the superpower league, I like to call it. I'm still trying to fix this, but I finally, fix it, and now I did that. Now the borders may be a little chopped, but it doesn't matter. It's probably way better than the colonization of Africa back in when Africa actually got colonized. I accept peace with Mexico because I realize I've been at war with them for way longer than they have been alive. And I like to be who's the strongest, and yeah, I'm definitely a superpower. I am top 2, and I let that sink in for a bit. I'm also comparing myself to Brazil, which I honestly think Brazil might be just a little bit stronger than me. But I don't think they have the same technology as me. I think they just rushed infantry, which, I mean, when you do have 1.5 million infantry, it does seem to work most of the time, but it also doesn't sometimes. So yeah, here's where I thought their manpower grew, which it definitely did. And I'm honestly surprised how low the UK is. I honestly thought the UK would be 3rd, but they're somehow not, and I'm somehow 2nd. But I'm not complaining, and yeah, I'm just going to take over the entirety of Lower Africa. As you can see, India left this alliance, which I was confused about. And me thinking that they're going to attack the U.S., not attack the U.S., Europe, in Germany specifically. As you can see, he says, y'all are stupid, and it says stop accepting. Yeah, we don't care though, because now he even formed his own little alliance superpower, but at this point, he was by himself at this point, so he had really no way to win when it came to beating us. And yeah, we were definitely the superior alliance, officially, and I was officially 3rd in this alliance. Anyway, that was the end. The game crashed a little bit soon, so hope you like this video. Yeah, this is Germany. Alright, see ya. Bye.